A great view of our broadcast location. And with
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Ben Simmons. Scott is out there with Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Hunter. Back to Capella. Shoots from 12. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Embiid following the bucket by the Hawks. Kicks it to Green. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Bogdanovich looking around. The feed to Capella. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Capella missing.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Embiid inside. Working on Collins.
You got to be careful when Capella is controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Maxey passes to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Simmons. Williams against Simmons. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Reddish with the ball. He's against Green. And Reddish with the slam.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Simmons, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, He's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Young pass to Gallinari. Shoots over Scott and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
Passes it to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Young with no one around. Misses the three. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Scott kicks to Simmons. And that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Reddish out there with Gallinari, and it's Okongwu in its center. Now here is Harris. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And here's Gallinari outside. Nailed from three-point land. Gallinari's got 5 now.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Wilton the pass to Harris. Over Okongwu. And the shot is long.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Young from outside. The shot misses. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Curry finds Harris. Money from the wing. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Oh, this speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Harris. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Curry wide open. The step-back jumper is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Young from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Young passes to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside. Releases from 15. Here's Young. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers lead it. Fires the three. The offensive rebound.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Now, here's Milton. Defended by Young. Curry kicks to Harris. Launches it. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Some changes for Philadelphia. Williams passes to Hunter to end the run. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 6. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Scott. He kicks to Green. The three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a... That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. They kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid out there with Scott. And it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Now Scott, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Outside, Green. The pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside from 10 feet out, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Shots like this demonstrate why people are excited about Embiid. He has no fear catching a shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From the arc. Capella with it. Right side, Bogdanovich. "90 seconds now into the second half. No good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Pass to Hunter to halt the run. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Simmons dishes to Green. The tray. They get it back. Takes the three. Outside for Simmons. Collins against Scott. Pass to Green. And at last, they get one to fall. Green's got 5 points now this quarter. Williams against Simmons. Williams passes to Capella. Lets it go with the three. Keeps it alive, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Simmons passes to Maxey. Down low. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Young passes to Gallinari. Simmons against Young. And the three off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over to the wing. Embiid wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside, Simmons. There's the pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Young kicks to Reddish. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Young for three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for him.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
And so Howard nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 16. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Young for three. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And so it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What an... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. Young from deep three-point range. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Passes it to Korkmaz. And here is Milton. Back to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Young, no good.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Curry against Young. Curry dishes to Harris. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Curry's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 16. Young looking around. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half, third overall.
Milton with it. Kicks to Harris. Fires. High post. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Williams looking around. Collins passes to Capella. From deep. Bogdanovich, no luck. The 76ers leading by 15. Outside, Scott. Now, here's Maxey. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Simmons. And that one comes up a bit short. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
They grabbed their own miss. Outside, Bogdanovich. The three ball. He can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Harris with it. And guarded by Capella. Three-pointer by Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Shot by Collins, no good.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Green, the pass to Maxey. Back to Green. Launches a three. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 19. Now Williams. Atlanta again missing. And Green launches it from deep. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resound. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action. So the Nets starting 5. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Durant to the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Passes it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's Williams. Up top, Capella. To the middle. Here's Dunn. Back to Capella. The feed to Dunn. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nets on offense. Now, Dinwiddie. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Harden the pass to KD. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Williams.
For DeAndre Jordan, it's about staying engaged. Still a great defender.
For 3, Harris. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Irving. Free throw line jump shot. Good as the jump shot falls.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Reddish with the ball. Now Green defending, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Now here's Brown. The pass to Griffin. To the inside. And it's Green missing. The Hawks trailing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. .129 left here in the opening quarter. Okongwu dishes to Young. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari in the corner. It's stolen by Green. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Young looking around. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown outside. From deep. Reddish grabs the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The score now all even.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Let's keep it alive for Atlanta. They've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Okongwu. And it's Young at the elbow. Over Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Tie game in Atlanta. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Young and Herter make up the back. Gallinari is out there with Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Irving looking over the floor. Outside Green. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
Young inside. He's covered by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Right side Irving. He feeds it to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I saw that one in Griffin's eyes. He was ready to throw that one down.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Great D that time from Green. Nets leading by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Passes to Harden. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Collins. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Harden against Williams, launches it. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, feeds it to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
Outside Williams. The feed to Capella. And he banks in the layup. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Williams. Nets leading by 4. Harden finds Dinwiddie. Now Harris. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Durant with it. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And there's the pass to Durant. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. The kick out to Williams. Up again, and Collins is right there. Collins has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Harden comes to help. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Capella. The shot will not fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 3 on 3. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. It's the Nets now. It's a 1-point game. Harden against Dunn. And here's Harden. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Capella.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Williams at the tip, and Collins is right there. Collins has got 7 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
From the high post, Jordan. Crafty move, and it's Jordan with the jam.
That's DeAndre's go-to play. He sprints toward the cup as soon as he sets the pick to free up some space with his pick.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
It's stolen by Green. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. 9 points in the game so far.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Here's Herter, and Griffin sends it back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Brown drives in. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Young outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Irving passes to Griffin. Out to the right wing. Here's Luau. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young dishes to Gallinari. Young drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Green, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Young inside. Brown's there. Trae Young again. And now a 3-point Hawks lead for Brooklyn. They've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Gallinari. To the right side. Out to the wing. That is the pass to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
That's a beautiful pump fake. Gallinari is a crafty offensive player who knows how to keep the defense guessing.
Gallinari hits them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks on top, leading by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Young in at the guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Durant kicks to Jordan. Over Gallinari. Gallinari against KD, and he gets the bucket. KD's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Nets also making a change. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys.
Here's Capella. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Harden against Dunn. Harden the pass to KD. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Harris inside. He kicks it to Jordan. Shoots over Capella, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Young's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 5. Dishes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Irving with the steal. All alone. And the jam by Harden.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
Young dishes to Capella. Now here's Hunter, guarded by Harris, and it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Irving against Young. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And Young, here we go. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Harden surveying the D. He dishes it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Ring shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks leading by 5. Back to Young. Down low. Capella, the pass to Young. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
And Durant puts up a deep three. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harden against Young. Young is doubled. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. He rifled that one in from distance. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. Young up top, right at the free throw line. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Harris. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Now Young. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good. All right, David, great job.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Atlanta. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, Versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Stolen by Middleton, and it's the Bucks on the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Done against Holiday. And it's done penetrating. Kicks it to Capella. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. On the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Middleton drives in. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Shot from free throw range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Outside Collins. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Middleton, and he slams it one-handed.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bogdanovich, and easy 2 points on the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Williams with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Now the Bucks moving it up. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. A shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Yep, that one goes.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Young against Teague. Young passes to Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton and the pass to Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Herter, and he dunks it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
So it's the Bucks now, after the basket by Atlanta. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Clock at 4. Teague dishes to Tucker. Back to Teague over Young. Teague can't hit. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And Herter gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Teague. Outside Portis. Back to Teague. Pass to Tucker. Over Gallinari. Tucker can't get it to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Here's Forbes, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goal.
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Hawks leading by 6. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bogdanovich has got 6 points. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Giannis outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Passes it to Capella. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Capella's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Hawks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The kick out to Holiday. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Now done. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the dish to Capella. There's the feed to Collins. Oh, my goodness! And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lopez against Capella. The 11-footer. That one wide left.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Drew Holiday. Dunn passes to Collins. Back to Dunn. He feeds it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's sent back by Lopez. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Williams, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Middleton finds Lopez. And here is DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Williams. Middleton for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Collins. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Williams against DiVincenzo. With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. So that'll be it for the first half.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
You know, being drafted number 5 overall, Dunn's faced a lot of high expectations in his young career. He certainly has the physical tools to meet most of those, and I believe he will.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Williams. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded closer.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Giannis. He gets it in there. Antetokounmpo's got 6. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it's Gallinari missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates
teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Portis in the post. Capella covering. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Teague against Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Teague kicks to Portis. Up top, Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Forbes. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here is Forbes beyond the arc. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Count it. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Teague drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Teague's got his second basket.
Yeah, you could see how Teague was probing the defender there, seeing if he could catch him leaning and drive to the rim. Nicely done.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Shot clock at 6. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. And the Hawks lead by 7.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
T kicks to Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. Shots good from Young. Young's got 8 points.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
And T, here we go. It's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
T with the ball. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Portis. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do. Setting up his guys nicely.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We've got... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Young. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
They get the rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Gallinari outside. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Okongwu. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. It's tipped. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be Lou Williams shooting. It goes on Chris Middleton. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Kick out to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Here's Okongwu. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
And here is Williams. Up and in on the way. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the decision making here. I mean, Sweet Lou knows he can beat his guy to the spot and then takes it strong.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1:49 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for T.
A Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now the pass to Lopez. He dishes it to Holiday. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Young left side, Capella, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saves a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Holiday with the 3. Middleton outside. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. No good with the wing jumper. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And so it's Atlanta with the W. David, thank you. What a fantastic look at the Skyscrapers. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Simmons on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Hunter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Young passes to Collins. No good with the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris outside. Thibault on the wing. Out to Harris. And there's the feed to Embiid. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Young. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Thibault. Back to Embiid. They get it back. Tries yet again. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That one on Collins.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simmons inside. Shot from the wing. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 6. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Kept alive. Outside for Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Herter. He feeds it to Reddish. Back to Herter. And stolen by Simmons. Outside, Green. Takes it from 10. Embiid, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Williams, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters softly into the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Over Okongwu. Again, Embiid missing. Fast break, the Hawks. Okongwu's running. Pass to Herter. And here's Gallinari. This one for 3. No good that time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. You've got Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the point. Now Milton. Following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Scott the pass to Milton. Over Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That one is no good. The Hawks trail by 8.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Williams from outside. Another miss by Williams.
And they continue to control the glass.
Milton with it. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here is Howard. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, Simmons. Capella against Embiid. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Basket, good.
Working tirelessly on the stroke. Tobias Harris trying to find consistency with that shot.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Kicks to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Harris. From deep. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green for 3. Embiid against Capella. The open shot, Harris, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that one drops for him.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
The 76ers leading by 10. Simmons finds Thibault. Embiid trying to break loose. Thibault can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. At the elbow, Hunter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Thibault. He kicks it to Embiid. Cranes the three-pointer. Embiid's got 13 points.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Young's shot is off. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid, the pass to Green. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Left side, Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Young, here's Collins. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He ended up with 15 points and And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Young with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Milton. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
So it's Atlanta now. 76ers getting the bucket. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Back to Scott. Feeds to Howard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Scott the pass to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Young in the corner. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 9.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Will that make right there? That could change things.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Korkmaz. That one goes in. He's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Herter, defended by Milton. And here's Gallinari outside, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Scott finds Howard. Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. Back to Korkmaz. Howard dishes to Scott. Stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Reddish with the slam.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Maxey passes to Milton. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Herter. From deep. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 14. 1:04 left in the third. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Herter. Drills it from outside. Herter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Maxey. Pass to Scott. The three ball. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks trail by 11. Nobody near Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Milton the pass to Scott. He dishes it to Howard. Takes it from 10. Count it. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Williams for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Gallinari. He's out there with Reddish. Lou Williams out there with Okongwu. And it's Herter in at the point guard position.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Embiid kicks to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Reddish. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. On defense, the Hawks. Simmons dishes to Harris. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Simmons passes to Harris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Capella against Embiid. Outside, Green. There's the pass to Thibault. Stolen by Collins. Fires for 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. The 76ers leading by 16. Thibault kicks to Green. Passes it to Harris. Back to Green. No good on the triple. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. High post, Embiid. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Young outside. It's good from long range.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Simmons for three. Embiid kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Green passes to Harris. Hunter grabs the miss, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 13. Young for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Embiid.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Embiid dishes to Harris. Back to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Shoots the three. Can't hit that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Green puts up a deep three. Collins grabs the miss. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And stolen by Simmons. Three-pointer by Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, they've got Luwawu. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Now here's Harden. And there's the pass to Durant. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Dunn kicks to Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harden with it. KD on the wing. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Williams dishes to Capella. Hawks passing it around. The kick out to Williams. Back to Capella. Over Harris. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, KB just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets ahead of steam behind him. Forget about it.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Pass to Griffin. He kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Jordan. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Irving passes to Griffin. Inside, Green. Outside for Griffin. Takes a three. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Shots good from Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Outside Jordan. The shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Brown against Young. And Jordan sends it back. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Young outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here,
as a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Green. And it's Jordan in at the center. Green kicks to Irving. Goes back up. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's blocked. Over in the corner, Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. Boy, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Good work there as it goes.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Back to KD. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Here's Dunn. Feeds to Capella. The kick out to Williams. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden way outside. On the wing, Harris. Down low. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 6. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Dunn passes to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Williams has got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Dinwiddie finds Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Blake Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. Green, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside Williams. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here is Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jordan. Excellent D there from Williams. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
In the corner, Irving with it. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Griffin. Kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Young with the basket on the assist from Reddish. Young's got 10.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And so it's the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slip. And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the center position. Harden against Collins. Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Dunn against Harden. And the rejection by Harden. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Chris Dunn. Young passes to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And stolen by Hunter. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Poke loose. Young with the steal. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice D from Durant.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here is Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Harden can't hit. The Hawks leading by 15. Williams with the ball, defended by Dinwiddie.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Durant with a wide open look, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Durant, Harden trying to get open, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Harden.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Hawks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Outside Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Griffin. Knocks down the step back Jay. Griffin's got his first basket.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. Now Gallinari. Williams up on top. He feeds it to Okongwu. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. Jordan at the elbow. No good there. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. A shot by Reddish, no good. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Nets trail by 17. Irving dishes to Jordan. Brown kicks to Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Irving.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And a new group in for the Nets. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. James Harden, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bruce Brown. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Irving kicks to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Dunn looking over the floor. Passes it to Collins. Young outside. The feed now to Hunter. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Harden.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Done outside. Knocked loose, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dunn. Outside Collins. 4 on the clock.
Now this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense as spectacular.
In the corner, Collins with it. Stolen by Durant.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Harden the pass to Harris. From the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Young inside. Harris is there. Capella dishes to Young. Young is double. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. KD passes to Harden. Back to KD. 5 to shoot. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now, here is Young. Done outside. From deep. The kick out to Young. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Atlanta. Back to Capella. Young outside. From deep. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Nets trail by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Trae Young.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Harden right side. Down low. Durant down low. Kicks it out to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Hunter with it. Deflects the pass. Dinwiddie with the steal. Harris outside. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. We are...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small 4. Now here's Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, bro. We're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Middleton for three. That shot missing, and Atlanta will go the other way with it.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
Now the Bucks moving it up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Now here's Williams. Dunn passes to Hunter. Collins against Giannis. To the wing on the left. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday up top. Overdone. Buries it down low.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
Pass to Williams. Capella with it. Back to Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
DiVincenzo against Collins. The kick out to Holiday. And to Tecumbo inside. He's guarded by Collins. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Hunter. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Passes it to Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Dunn. It's thrown bound to Tecumbo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Giannis kicks to Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .143 left in the first quarter. Young got a piece of it. They retain possession. Can't get it to fall. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them, and it's good for 2.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Now, here is Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Kicks to Forbes. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Young, good.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Now here's Teague. The pass to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Here's Portis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Big guy with a high release. Bobby Portis can get a clean look from mid-range almost anytime he wants.
And Young, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And here is Teague. Now the feed to Forbes. Here's Tucker. Here's Teague. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Atlanta. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the point guard. Here's Okongwu. Good on the bucket. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Connaughton kicks to T. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Knocked away. Young inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee for the Hawks. Giannis with it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Now, here's Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's got his first points of the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Count that one. Giannis has got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Dunn. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Bucks trail by 9. Pass to DiVincenzo. Collins against Antetokounmpo, and it's good. 2 points.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Middleton is doubled. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Giannis kicks to Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Over in the corner, out of Kumbo. That three off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Shoots. Uses the glass to drop it in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Count that one. Holiday's got 5 now.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Young up top, defended by DiVincenzo. And the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Young looking around. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This offense just continues to impress.
Bucks trail by 9. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Now DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Okongwu. Good D by Holiday. He got it up. The shot off that time. And so that brings the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 9. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Capella dishes to Young. Collins kicks to Young. Young is double. Pocket 6. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Puts the move on. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Young against DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Here's Herter. Teague covering. Herter, no good. Bucks trail by 5.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others. Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Dunn passes to Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Tucker with the ball, now guarded by Gallinari. And stolen by Okongwu. Williams dishes to Reddish. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Teague, the pass to Portis. Kicks to Forbes. The 3. Portis. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Inside. Stolen. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Out to the right wing. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Giannis left side. Gallinari with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he lays it straight in. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Gallinari outside. Williams up on top. Defended by DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Gallinari. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich, and the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Giannis passes to Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8 frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
The Hawks leading by 5.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always like seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Forbes, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. It's and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And that's 10 points for Williams.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Portis, the pass to Connaughton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for T. Capella finds Young. To the inside. That's good from Collins on the assist by Young. Collins has got his first points in this one. Bucks trail by 7. Holiday surveying the floor. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Dunn dishes to Capella. Back to Dunn. Passes to Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Holiday. And Forbes kicks to Holiday. Back to Forbes. Outside Holiday. Over Dunn. Here's Forbes. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta leading by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Young. Sweet little floater. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Woo, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Pushing it up. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The pass to Forbes. Tries to save it. 6 to shoot. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Young. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Young is double. It's thrown back to Kumbo. And an intentional foul right there. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Dunn. 1:06 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Capella's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Capella. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
Thank you.